basement. I want to make Kenzie's teacher, my cousin, Miss Alicia, a present for the end of the school year. I had something else in mind, so this is a little last minute, but unfortunately, I didn't have the money to do what I wanted to do, so I came up with this other idea. Sorry, Alicia, I know you might watch this. It's not going to cost me anything, but I'm hoping you like it because it is going to cost me a full day of making it. Alright, so I'm going to make a pencil out of pallets that is just like a sign that says her name on it. So let's get started. So the first thing I have to do is find the perfect piece of pallet. Now, pallets they're shipping pallets, so they come in one giant. Some of this is other scrap wood from other projects that we've had, but we keep it all because we like to reuse things around here. That might work. And it has come in handy, just having it cut up under here. I've done quite a few things with it, so that's kind of cool. That one might work. It might be a little too short. And these are things that you can always find for free on the side of the road. So I think that this piece actually is going to be the best because the grayer wood, even when I sand it out, takes paint differently. And because I do want to paint this to look like a pencil, I really need the paint to take properly. Alright, so what I'm going to do is cut it to size. I am going to first cut off, see these little screws, because when I cut to a point, if the blade hits it, it's going to spark. I've done it before. So I'm going to cut, and then I also look to see if there's any like weird splits that if I go to cut it, it's going to split funny. So I'm probably going to cut it around here, and then probably around here. I'm okay with the nails being there because it's pallet wood, it's repurposed, upcycled project. So let me cut those pieces and then I will show you what it looks like. So if you're being lazy like I am, I just took the corner that I cut off and flipped it up on here. So that way I can make sure I'm taking it from the exact same spot on both sides. So in the future, maybe a pencil would have been better because it's not the exact. If the wood shifts, it doesn't go perfect. So now what I'm going to do is go sand it down so I can paint it. I'm going to round off with the sander the little points on all the sides because it's going to be like where the eraser is, and then the metal, and then I'm going to paint it, and then this is going to be where it's like been sharpened, and then like a little graphite. So hopefully it works out. So as you can see, the tip of a pencil, this little where you're shaving it off, isn't even, so we're going to draw kind of like a little bit of a wiggly line right there.
Yep.
And I did bring this, but that's going to be more for like the metal piece because that is pretty even. So
You do it first, Mommy.
So I'm just going to draw
Then I'll do it, right?
a wiggly line right there. And then this tip here will be the black for the graphite or the gray. And then the top of a pencil, you can see it.
Yep.
Has the silver, and it also has an eraser. So we are going to...
That's the top of it.
Oh, can you hold the camera?
Yep.
Watch with your fingers. Thank you. So that way it's a straight line.
Say it's off. See?
Nope, it's not. And then this is going to be like the metal part of it. So eraser, metal part, wood, tip.
Now my turn.
Proportions probably aren't exactly right, but it's going to be good for what we're doing. So what I did is we had this Sunny Day yellow, and I mixed in a little bit of the orange to kind of give it like that darker yellow, because as you know, pencils are yellow, but they're not bright yellow.
Look at now, guys.
Just make sure, hold it still. You get all of it mixed in so it's a consistent color. So all the edges No orange streaks. Okay, so now there's a lot of paint on the paintbrush. Mommy's just gonna dab it on the side. And I need you, Mackenzie, to see the lines that I drew. Don't go past here. And don't go past here. But paint in between, okay?
Okay.
You can put more paint on it. I've seen people do these out of picket fence pieces where it kind of like goes in at the top a little bit, which is really cute, and I love the idea of it. I don't have any of those. So I'm gonna do it this way. If when it's done it needs to go in a little bit, I do have a jigsaw in the basement and a handy husband, because I'm not very good with the jigsaw. I don't have the right type of clamps to clamp. Oh, careful where you're going, Buttercup. You gotta pay attention. You're going past the line. You just did it again. Don't go that close.
We do need coats.
It doesn't matter though. That doesn't need a coat of yellow. That's gonna be silver.
Yeah. We can have how much coats we want, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we can do silver when we're ready.
Right. That's a good point, Kenzie. Why don't you just paint the whole thing?
Yeah, and then we can do it.
And then Mommy will come in with the ones that have to be exact, right? So you just paint the whole thing yellow. Don't worry about any of it. Alright, so I'll show you what it looks like when Kenzie's done painting it. Alright, so Mackenzie painted the yellow, which I may or may not give another coat. I feel like pencils aren't necessarily like that solid color, but I will probably give it one more coat. I painted this a beige color, and then I put the black for the tip, and then I used pink for the eraser. And I have no idea what color pink it is, because no clue. And then, so now what I'm going to do is paint a little bit of silver here. And then once everything dries, I'll put a second coat. It's almost already dry, but. And then I'll show you what that looks like. Alright, so that's with the silver. The silver does need another coat, and so doesn't the yellow, but I gotta wait until everything dries. So I will put the second coat on it, and then I will show you before we put the words, because I'm going to write Miss Alicia on here. Okay, so this is with the second coat on it. I went a little more orange because I feel like that's really more the color of a pencil. And the silver with the pink. So once this dries, we will be writing my cousin's name on it. I'm very excited to get it done, and hopefully it looks nice. Sometimes my penmanship can be bad. Right, and this is the finished project. So I just used one of these paint markers that I had. Only problem is it decides to flow when it wants to and not to flow when it doesn't, so the lines aren't consistent. Are you okay? Alright. That's alright, and the lines aren't consistent. So as long as, you know, it just looks, it's preschool, so I like the idea that maybe it's not consistent, I guess. But next time I think I do it, I'll kind of maybe put a ruler or something so I can keep even the size of it the same. But I do overall, I like the way it came out. I'm very excited by it. So I hope you like it, Alicia. Thank you so much for being such a great teacher for Mackenzie this year. I really appreciate you taking such good care of her for me.